The first new content drop for the surprise motherfucker battle royale from Respawn named Apex Legends went live yesterday, but there's tons more leaks and data mines that we need to discuss. The newest weapon in the game, called the Havoc assault rifle, comes in the form of an energy rifle, so now there's actually more than one gun using energy ammo that isn't shite. That's basically a fully automatic version of Titanfall 2's Cold War without the splash damage due to its wind-up time that's slower than the Devotion and only faster than Evolution and Erosion. The weapon, however, can eliminate that spin-up time similar to the Devotion LMG by equipping the turbocharger attachment. Additionally, it can be converted into a railgun like Titanfall 2's charge rifle with the select fire receiver attachment for people that can actually aim and don't complain about standard magazine size. It is the only weapon that can currently use more than one hop-up attachment, but not at the same time. This may be the proto hold beam that has been data mined. However, the description of said weapon leads to some confusion as it claims to drain energy from robotic targets so it can be redirected towards enemies, of which the only robots that I can think of currently in the game are the Pathfinder Legend and those loot spicy boys that are hidden around the map that can be broken for some sweet gear. More on robots later, as there's two other data mined weapons, the first being the CAR SMG, which is an in-between of the R301 carbine and R99 SMG, which is one of my favorite Titanfall guns, so I'm glad to see that it's in files. And there have been files pertaining to unreleased skins for both the now available Havoc rifle and the yet to be released L-Star LMG, which was in Titanfall 2, that was the direct energy beam with an overheat mechanism. So maybe we'll see a cool down attachment in the opposite of a turbocharged one. Also in the game files are new types of grenades, including two that are probably a microcosm of versions of current abilities. The orbital strike grenade with the description fire rockets from the sky, similar to Gibraltar and Bangalore's ultimate abilities, along with a smoke grenade with the description cover an area in smoke, similar to the latter's cooldown ability. However, there was an electric smoke grenade in Titanfall 2 that behaves similar to the electric smoke tactical Titan ability, which is also similar to Caustic's gas attacks that annoy. I mean, deal damage over time in a confined space, so it might be either or. And finally, a frag drone with the description that says automated drone that seeks nearby targets and explodes. So get ready to dodge those ticks like a hardcore hiker. So about those bots, there have been game mode leaks that feature things like bots, which we know Titanfall games have featured AI in multiplayer modes before. So will these be things that distract us from playing the actual game, similar to Zombies and Blackout and Fortnite's limited time events, or will they be related to a survival mode that has also been leaked that might behave similar to Titanfall's Frontier Defense Horde type game mode? More on the survival mode, there are files related to having a tutorial for the mode, as well as spectators and commentators that are NPCs reacting to how shitty you're doing, but it remains to be seen if this crowd is like New York, where you get booed incessantly, or if it's like Atlanta, where fans don't really give a fuck about their sports teams. These bots could also round out limited time modes of teams of 6, 12, and 24, which have also been leaked, alongside of the much anticipated duos and solos mode, of which the solo mode does have code to have its loot altered to fit the fact that you can't get revved like a car engine, so knockdown shields are as useful as fallopian tubes on a lesbian. So rest assured that these modes are on the way for people that can't stand playing with randoms that aren't team players. Since the name of the company that made this game is called Respawn after all, there are other game modes that do have respawns found in the files, like a deathmatch variant and something that resembles Infected called Recruit, whereby the infected player can turn an enemy once they are killed and their respawn banner is captured. Otherwise, the non-infected players can attempt to get their buddy back in the match. Lastly, on mode specifics, there are also lines of code related to a jump kit, which could signal more Titanfall-like double jump mobility in a limited time mode, or it could be for one of the new legends, which have also been data mined. While we don't yet know of the abilities that these legends have, we do know names and definitely not backstories, which are meaningless to the game, but one can drone on about to fit whatever narrative you want if you live in an echo chamber. The list is as follows: Crypto, not just a type of currency; Husaria, that sounds like she should have the voice actress of the Family Guy made; Jericho, a mediocre rock singer and wrestler; Rosie, where's my Riveter skin; Scunner, which isn't a word, but rather a portmanteau of stunner and skulker; Watson, a knowledgeable mainframe; Rampart, not just a gun in Black Ops 4; Nomad, and Prophet. Hey, wait, what if the Black Ops specialists were actually an idea from Respawn from back when they were Call of Duty developers before they were filing lawsuits against them? And lastly, Octane, which has been leaked as the first new legend in Week 8 that also has a line of code for teasing jump pads that might be an item similar to a user-thrown balloon. This means that we could expect this new character in the last week of March, starting on the 24th, since that's 8 weeks from launch. Given the name of the character, could their ability perhaps be similar to the stim shot from Titanfall 2, whereby you can get a speed and health boost, or would that be too similar to what Bloodhound's ultimate ability is? Anyways, we also know from the Year 1 roadmap that there will be new legends with every Battle Pass season, and there have been leaks that point to a Fortnite-esque, both free and paid battle passes that will probably reward players with things to play dress up with in an FPS based on their access to their parents' credit card. Speaking of buying shit, there's also a brand new Founders and Starters pack that have been found in data mines that are unrelated to the current Founders pack found in the files. However, it's unclear what these items contain due to the tools that are used for said data mines. Anyways, have you been playing Apex Legends, and what do you think about the game? I've been loving it so far. Even playing solo with 2 randoms is a pretty good time. And I'm pretty excited about what's in the coming soon black hole based on the 411 that we have. I've been the Schwantz27 off like Zion's Nikes. Until next time.